Hi guys, Martin88 here and welcome back to another FIFA 21 video. Now today we've got something very different to what I would normally do, but it's a video that I am looking forward to doing a lot because a lot of topics that I want to go over with you, and it is my FIFA 22 wish list, and this is part 1. This is non-gameplay related and part 2 will be gameplay related. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. Now, my first point on my wish list. This is in no particular order, by the way, but I've got 5. I've got 5 points for this video and 5 points for next video. Now, the first one is preview packs. Now, I want that changed for FIFA 22. Plain and simple. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it at all. And the reason is because absolutely every single player on FIFA is able to open these promo packs that we can see on screen at the moment. We'll open one live. It's not a particularly good one, but the point is that anything could be in here, right? And absolutely everybody that plays, doesn't matter what standard they are, is going to be opening it. So what happens? If it is profitable or if there's good players in it, they will decide to have that pack, which for hardcore players will probably be via coins, but for casuals, EA are anticipating and hoping, which is the whole reason why this has been done, that they will use FIFA points. I don't really care about that. What I do care about though is that this means that more and more people will be opening packs, and what happens when more packs get opened? There's more players on the market, and if there is more supply than what there is demand, the price is going to go down. And what's the big deal with that? You might think, oh great, Ronaldo's going to be cheaper, Neymar's going to be cheaper. Well, the problem is that if you're somebody that actually plays the game and you've grinded so hard to get your elite finish or your gold 1, your gold 2, your gold 3 or a top 200 finish in squad battles, it's now going to be worth nowhere near as much as what it would have been before this preview pack nonsense started. And quite frankly, I think that absolutely stinks because, and this is a theme actually with this, it's not rewarding people for playing the game at all. And to be quite honest with you, why do you buy FIFA if you don't want to play a football game? Like, it's just getting too complicated and too, too picky, like a puzzle game, and I think it's just wrong. And actually that can take us on to point number 2, which won't surprise you, but point number 2 for me is the reward system. And I'm talking the reward system for draft, foot champs and for squad battles. And again, I'm talking about actually rewarding people for playing the game. Okay, so let's go to foot champs. Obviously I play a lot of squad battles, but I know that foot champs will be a scenario that a lot of you are more familiar with. Yeah, so let's go up to a more regular finish. It's my belief, right, that again you should be rewarded for playing the game, right? And how could this happen? Well, I would like to think that if you was opening sorry, a 100k pack or 125k pack, something like that, that you should be guaranteed a certain level of player. Now you could come back to me and say, well, that's going to create the same sort of scenario as preview packs. If everyone's packing Cristiano Ronaldo, like, the market's just going to be flooded, it's going to be worth nothing, and we're still not going to get anything for our rewards. I'm saying only not all 100k packs automatically you get a walkout or a certain level of player, but if it's achieved via a certain rank or just maybe via gameplay, I think that maybe you should do. So for here, it's gold 1 and above. So a 100k pack is for gold 1. If you manage to get gold 1, you know that you've guaranteed got 2 walkouts. Forget the red picks because they're still untradeable. It's It's encouraging people to play. They've got more reason to play because actually the pack is better than if they've just done a league SBC, and I just think it's better all round because it makes people want to improve their team. There's a reason to improve their squad. They can get the better rewards. You know, it means a little bit more hitting that higher rank. And again, like for draft, the rewards are absolutely terrible. What's the point? They need to up that. You know, encourage people to play, reward them for playing. Similar to with squad battles as well. I think that you know, there's certainly with the higher positions, I might be a bit biased here, but you should, I think you should be guaranteed some sort of decent player, or maybe like a red pick or something like that. So yeah, I do think that rewards is something that you need to boost, EA, if you're listening, which probably not, but I hope that you are. Okay, so point number 3, we're moving slightly away from the rewards, but it could still be connected. This is co-op gameplay, okay, and I'm talking about foot champs, and I'm going to talk about squad battles here. So firstly, with foot champs, I don't see why we can't have co-op for foot champs. Now, I understand that foot champs is involved with like the esports, and players can get like ranking points, etc, etc, for playing foot champs. That's fine, just create a separate leaderboard. Let's have a co-op leaderboard, and let's have a solo player leaderboard, and that is leading me on to the squad battles. Let's do the same. I mean, that is massively biased for me because I'm technically at the moment, well, not technically, I have got the best solo score in the world, but I haven't finished first. If there was a solo and a co-op leaderboard, then I would probably have a first place already. But why doesn't this happen? I think it's probably because EA are concerned that there are going to be more rewards being given out, and they don't want that because they want people to put FIFA points. But again, listen, my God, if say we're talking about squad battles here, and assuming that they're playing squad battles, they're probably playing foot champs as well. If somebody is going to sit on your game and play 42 games of squad battles solo, and they're going to do it co-op, so that's 84 games of squad battles, is it really that big a deal if they get 2 sets of rewards? Like, come on, EA, like, let's reward these people, and they'll go and play at least 30 games of foot champs. Like, that's 120 odd games of FIFA. Like, I really don't see what the issue is. Plus, people will have more fun playing co-op. Like, it's fairer if there's 2 leaderboards. For me, it's just a win-win all round. I just cannot get my head around it. So that is a major point on my wish list. And again, it links in nicely to point number 4. Sorry. And that is that I would love to see cross console, and I'm talking about squad battles and foot champs again. So if we look here, this is foot champs. So we've only obviously got the top players that play on Xbox. I would love to just go onto foot champs and look at a leaderboard and see a leaderboard with Gorilla on it and Tex and, you know, Razak, or all, you know, Dasari, all the pros, all the top players that you know, pushed into one. And again, that's a counteract for EA, so that you can make rewards a bit bigger, because actually, instead of 400 people across the 2 consoles getting top 200, you're only actually going to have 200. So you can afford to make the rewards better. So you know, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I just think that that's a win-win all round, and for the life of me, I can't understand why they wouldn't do it. Final point, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video so far. But yeah, the final point for me of this part 1 of the mini-series, and it's the servers. Now, I'm going to give EA some credit here. I think that it has improved slightly this year. and that they are trying to do stuff. You know, with their little red bar at the top of the gameplay, and you can report the gameplay, etc, etc. And I think they built a new server, which is good that they're trying to do that. But you know, the day and age that we're in now, and how much money FIFA generates, and how popular it is, we still demand that smoother gameplay if it's not related to us. And if you're like me, and you know, you've got a direct cable, internet cable into your Xbox, you know, I've got no one else at the moment on the internet. There's no reason at all why I shouldn't have lovely, smooth, consistent gameplay, and the consistency is the key. It's like me, I play squad battles, I play it in the morning, go on in the evening, it feels like a completely different game, and you end up losing. It's actually no fault of your own, and for a lot of people that grind this hard and grind it properly, or maybe even for a living, like it's a part-time job for me, realistically, that's really, really frustrating, and I just don't think that there's any excuse for it in the day and age that we're in. But yeah, I'd love to know, would really, really love to know your thoughts, guys, on the points that I've made. I do enjoy doing videos like this, but yeah, part 2 is going to be coming up in a couple of days. That is going to be gameplay related, so lots of interesting points coming up there. But yeah, guys, that is it for today. Please drop a like if you've enjoyed the video, and like I said, hammer those comment sections. I love discussing stuff like this, and what should happen, and you know, what we've been discussing today. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. See you later, guys. Bye bye.